Hey, we're back with Deal Finder, and today I've got some special deals from DJI. These are early Black Friday deals that you definitely want to pay attention to if you're looking for a new drone, and specifically if you're looking for a FPV drone. So, if you're not familiar with what FPV is, first person view flying is where you have a drone and you have a goggle that you wear on your face. You might have seen it in the media, it's been popping up more and more. It's becoming something a little more accessible to people. It's something that I'm personally involved with and I enjoy it a lot. And what it is basically you wear these goggles on your face and the drone has a camera on it. But instead of just hovering and using a gimbal with the camera to like point down and take like a picture of the beach, the camera is actually facing forwards and you're flying as if you're Superman. So if you need like a gift for a kid or somebody that kind of like already has it all, this might be the gift for them because they almost never mark these things down. And right now they have two FPV drones that they offer, okay? First one is an indoor friendly Whoop, which I'll show you in a minute. The first one that I'm going to show you is called the FPV Combo Drone. And this is more of an outdoor drone. It's actually a ripper. It's really, really fast. And what it is it comes with everything that you need to get started. So basically, it comes with the drone, the goggle, and the controller. And let's just talk a little bit about the drone. This is an FPV drone, which means that you're flying forwards. I think it goes up to like 55 miles an hour. It's pretty quick. It has semi-autonomous flying, which means that it will assist you with landing and taking off. It has, I believe, also a beginner-friendly mode where you're controlling it, but it's kind of got like training wheels on. And then there's the manual mode, which allows you to fly as crazy as you want to be. It's actually a really great drone. It has a really long flight time. I believe it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It might be even longer than that. And what's great about this combination is that it comes with everything that you need. So the controller, they have something called a motion controller, which is kind of like a joystick. This is a real radio where you have full control. So if you want to fly manually and you want to get into that hobby, which is like a whole other conversation, but the radio is a fully functional radio. It's kind of awesome. It's got good gimbals on it. The gimbals are these little sticks here, and the range on it is line of sight, but essentially you can go out a couple of miles with it and you shouldn't have any problems. Now, let's talk about the goggles because these are technically an older style goggle, but it's still my favorite goggle because it's got some things that the newer goggles don't have. The newer goggles, which are called the DJI, they're called the Goggles 2, and they recently changed the name to the Integras. And they are a smaller fit goggle. They are, I would say, a little more limiting in the fit. And what I mean by that is that the goggles that we're looking at right now, these are the V2s. These can actually go over glasses. So if you wear glasses or you have a prescription, what's nice about these is that you can actually keep your glasses on and you can fly with that over your face. The newer goggle style, it's an awesome goggle as well, but if you fly with glasses, you're going to have to take them off before you fly. It's just a different fit. And otherwise, I like these goggles a lot because you can power them with various different types of batteries with different cell counts, up to 6 cells, which is kind of like an industry standard. The newer goggles are more restricted. I think they're restricted between 2 and 3 cells, 2 or 3S, as they call it. So this is actually a really great deal. I know it says that it's down at $999. This thing's usually like $1,200, $1,300. So the fact that they're marking it down and that you can still get these V2 goggles with it, which I think is a major plus, this is a sick deal. So you might want to just take a look at it. And I would also, this is the motion controller right here. And from what I've played around with, it's pretty good. It's just not as immersive as this guy right here. This is really awesome too. This is very good for like indoor flying, and I'll show you where this actually rocks. But if it was me, I would either look at the Integra or the V2s. But like I said, I like the V2s more. These are the V2s. These are the Integras. This is the newer style. And it's a great combo. It really is. I would also look at the Fly More kit because you get the V2s and you get the extra battery and a hub charger. It just makes it a lot easier to fly. And if you're the type of person that wants to go out and have a couple of hours of fun, the dual charger or triple charger is kind of awesome because you could just load up on packs and have a ball. So, and safe to say that the camera on this drone is really fantastic. It shoots at 4K up to 60 frames per second. And you can see they're flying with the motion controller here. And it's just a great experience. All right, so let's move on to the next one that I'm excited about. And that is something called the Avata. So the Avata, they sell this primarily with the motion controller. But in this case, with this drone, it's actually really, really useful because a drone that has these ducts on it where the props are protected, this is more of an indoor friendly drone. Safe to say you can definitely fly this outside in light wind. I'd say between 5 and 10 miles an hour is a safe range. Anything above that, it's going to kind of struggle. But this drone really shines indoors. So if you're looking for something that is cinematic, that you can fly indoors, if you're into like real estate or you're a construction worker or you do any kind of work where filming something of that nature might help you, this might be an extra tool that can actually really, really help you with your business because the footage that comes out of it is like 4K, gorgeous looking stuff, and it's ultra smooth. Because this drone is a cinematic drone, it is super, super smooth. And with the motion controller, because it's kind of like a joystick operation where you're tilting it forward and you can control the camera at the same time. And it even has like a fail-safe option where if you stop flying it, it'll kind of like pause and hover in space. It is an excellent, excellent drone to consider. What's also nice about it is that it has that semi-automatic feature, autonomous feature as they say, where it will help you land, it'll help you take off. Again, if you let go of the controls, it's going to hover there. It also can be paired with the full controller that I was showing earlier. I think you can buy it for like an extra $200. It might even be in one of these kits, but no, it's not. But you could add that controller to it. It's a couple $100. It's absolutely worth it if you're going to go for this. And overall, this is a fantastic drone. This thing is usually like $1,300. It's down 30%. It's never going to be down at 30% again. It's been out for about a year and a half now, I'd say, if that. It runs the latest and greatest firmware. It's got the O3 air unit inside, so it's like crazy crisp, beautiful video, and it is all around an 18-minute flight time. Sick drone. So if you guys need something for that special somebody that has everything, or you have a kid that is interested in getting into this, this is a great way to step into the hobby because it gives you those safety features that you want when you're starting out. And then as you go deeper into it, as you explore more with the different types of drones that are out there, and you might get interested in like building one yourself, you can use this as kind of like a step into that. And anyway, again, this is a professional drone. You can use it for anything. This is not going to end up as junk in your drawer. It's a sick drone. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next video very soon.